What if I told you that the laptop you've been waiting for might not just be a new computer, but a glimpse into the future of personal technology? Would you believe it? Imagine sitting at your desk, coffee steaming beside you, opening up a machine that doesn't just run your apps but feels like it knows exactly what you need before you even click a button, a laptop that's not only fast but smart, so smart that it feels like an extension of your brain, and that's exactly the hype that's building around Apple's upcoming M5 MacBook Pro. A device so anticipated that people are already calling it the biggest leap in Apple silicon since the M1 shook the entire industry. Now, think about it for a second. The first time Apple introduced the M1, it completely flipped the script, taking what we thought laptops could do and multiplying it by 10. Suddenly a fanless MacBook Air could handle 4K video editing, complex coding, and music production without breaking a sweat. Then came the M2, M3, and most recently the M4, each one pushing boundaries further. But the M5 is rumored to be the true game changer, not just faster but smarter, not just another incremental step, but a serious leap forward, a machine that could fundamentally change how we work, create, and interact with technology. And that's what we're diving into today, because if the whispers are true, the M5 MacBook Pro isn't just Apple's next laptop, it might be the blueprint for the next era of personal computing. Picture this: you're a developer compiling massive code projects that used to take ages, but now you're watching progress bars fly by at lightning speed while you run virtual machines side by side without a single hiccup. Or maybe you're a video editor working on a 6K timeline packed with effects, transitions, and color grading, and instead of waiting for renders, the machine keeps up with your creativity in real time. Or maybe you're a 3D artist watching Blender renders finish in half the time they used to, or a gamer enjoying console-level graphics, ray tracing, and buttery smooth frame rates on a MacBook that actually feels built for gaming, all powered by the M5 chip at its core, which by the way, is expected to be built on TSMC's advanced 3nm process. Now that may sound like jargon, but here's why it matters: smaller transistors mean more power with less heat, longer battery life, and a laptop that stays cool even under heavy workloads, and analysts predict we're looking at a 15 to 25% performance boost over the M4, which is insane because the M4 already felt like a rocket ship. So imagine stacking that level of improvement on top of an already industry-leading design. But here's the kicker: this isn't just about raw performance, because Apple is expected to double down on AI integration with the M5, meaning the neural engine inside this chip is going to be more powerful than ever, allowing complex artificial intelligence tasks to happen directly on your MacBook instead of relying on cloud servers. So things like instant photo editing, predictive text, intelligent coding assistants, and even real-time language translation will be faster, smarter, and more private, because it all happens locally, right on your device. Think of your MacBook actually helping you brainstorm, cutting down your editing time by suggesting improvements on the fly, or even predicting the next step in your workflow before you do it. This is where laptops stop being just tools and start becoming partners, and that's what's fueling the buzz about the M5. But let's not forget about design, because even though Apple isn't expected to radically change the look of the MacBook Pro, and honestly why would they, the current chassis is already a masterpiece: sleek aluminum, massive trackpad, the magic keyboard everyone loves, plus ports like MagSafe, HDMI, and an SD card slot that pros begged Apple to bring back, and they listened, so those aren't going anywhere. But the connectivity side is about to level up with Wi-Fi 7 and Thunderbolt 5 being strong contenders for inclusion, and that's huge because Wi-Fi 7 means more stable, multi-band connections perfect for cloud workflows and future AR or VR collaborations, while Thunderbolt 5 opens the door to insane data speeds, multiple 8K monitors, and ultra-fast storage all from a single port, basically removing bottlenecks and limitations we've lived with for years. And when you pair that with Apple's already incredible Liquid Retina XDR display, which is one of the best panels in the industry for brightness, contrast, and color accuracy, you're looking at a laptop that doesn't just keep up with professionals, it pushes them forward. Now, of course, some people are already asking, is this just a stepping stone to the M6? And honestly, yes, because the M6 rumored for late 2026 or 2027 could bring OLED displays, touchscreens, and even slimmer designs. But here's the reality: the M5 is the bridge that gets us there, the solid foundation that carries today's workflows while paving the way for tomorrow's revolutions, and that's why it matters so much. If you're a creative professional, video editors, music producers, 3D artists, this upgrade could transform your workflow, turning tasks that once took hours into minutes. If you're a developer, scientist, or engineer working with massive datasets or complex simulations, the raw computing power will feel like a cheat code. And if you're still on an Intel Mac, Upgrading to the M5 will feel like stepping from a bicycle into a rocket ship. The difference will be night and day, even for everyday power users. The balance of speed, battery life, and intelligence the M5 promises is something no competitor is offering right now. And let's be real, Apple knows how to play this game. They're not just building laptops, they're building ecosystems, each chip making iPhones, iPads, and Macs work tighter together, and the M5 will only strengthen that integration, making your devices feel like one giant brain working in harmony. At the end of the day, the M5 MacBook Pro isn't just another laptop, it's the next chapter in the story of personal computing, a machine built not just to keep up with us, but to push us forward, blending raw power with AI smarts, rock-solid design with future-ready connectivity, all wrapped up in Apple's signature polish. And the big question now is, are you ready for it? Because whether you're a pro, a creative, or just someone who demands the best tech has to offer, the M5 MacBook Pro might just be the laptop that redefines your expectations of what a computer can be, and trust me, when this thing drops, it's going to shake the industry all over again. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.